Thought I'd check in real quick, see what's going on. Yeah, Saturday Night Live, and we got a visitor all the way from Antigua. Yeah, so John Hall popped in yesterday afternoon, actually. You know, it's pretty cool. Guy ride 9 hours straight to come visit us all the way from Antigua. It's almost 600 miles, something like that. Spartan 75, what's going on? Teddy Mac, what's happening? John's doing good, Teddy Mac. You remember. Billabong Matt, MYT, what's up? Strange Days, how you doing? Jeremy Moose, how you doing, Moose? That's my old Selly right there, Moose. Lakewater. We were Sellies in Lancaster, level 4 yard. And he is out doing well, living life in Texas. Hats off to Texas. So, we got 15 people on. So those of you who have been around for quite a while know that 2 years ago, yesterday, on the 14th, 2 years ago, and it was pointed out to me by John Hall. So let me check this thing out. It looks like it's dirty. Clean the lens. There we go. I don't know if that's any better. Nicholas Newton, what's going on? It's going good, going good. So 2 years ago on the 14th of April, John Hall reached out and said he was tired of getting loaded. Excuse me. And he needed some help. And he reached out to our channel. And so he told me about a month or so ago, hey, I'm going to come up on the 14th. Is that cool? I'm going to take the day off and ride up. I want to go for a motorcycle ride. I thought, yeah, cool. I don't know why he chose the 14th, and I thought it was pretty awesome. Guy wants to ride his motorcycle 600 miles to come spend a day with us, And, of course, guys that ride their motorcycles, they're kind of... Rick, what's going on, brother? Is that Rhino? What's up, Rhino? We love to ride anyway, so good excuse for motorcycle rides, a good excuse for motorcycle rides. So anyway, he came up yesterday. We're hanging out, and I didn't really know. We're sitting out on the front porch, and he goes, so my ulterior motive of coming here is 2 years ago today, the 14th, it's the day I reached out for help, on this channel. And I thought, wow, man. So he wanted to come up and, yeah. What's up, Wilson View? He wanted to come up and spend that day and the weekend with us. So that's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. And that's the kind of people that we meet on our Hard Intentions family here, right? Oh, by the way, this motorcycle painting I'm working on. Good evening, brother. Good evening. Yeah, John Hall rode out to see us. Big Oos, it's been two years since he got clean on our channel. So, Timbo, Brian, what's going on, Brian? Yeah, so John's in the living room, and he's going to leave tomorrow. So, but I did want to come on, and let everyone know that, we're here, and that's the story, and it's pretty amazing, I think, Tomorrow's Easter for our church. Our church goes by the old calendar. Actually tonight, but we can't make it over there tonight. What's up? Sparger, our Sparger. Everything's good, brother. Yeah, so John Hall's here. He rode out to see us to celebrate his 2 years being clean and reaching out to the Hard Intentions family. And Tashanka was there. John McHugh was there. Nicholas, you'll see it because it'll be there until I finish it. I'm really, yeah, Rick, isn't that awesome? So yeah, John Hall reached out to us 2 years ago and said, I'm tired of getting loaded and I need some help. And started John Hall. Yeah, John Hall. Isn't that cool? Wayne, you were around. And I think you did it on a members live. It's pretty awesome, you know. Uh, yeah. Yeah, you met John on our ride, remember? Let's see, chocolate eggs. Carl, what's going on, brother? So, Carl, we got John Hall here with us off our channel. I was just telling folks, he got clean 2 years ago on this channel on the 14th. So he rode out here to see us all the way from Manteca. That's pretty awesome. He's got a 2022 Lowrider S motorcycle, and it's fast and it's looking good. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing when people travel that far to come spend a couple days with you. That's really cool friendship. Good night, Nicholas Snooten. Good night, my friend. So, I want to do more paintings like this. This painting right here might go to the person that's doing the burnout there. But I really do want to do more paintings, and I'm going to do more paintings, but I'm also looking to get some steady work. So I did apply for I filled out the application online for Loves for the retread job. But I never submitted it, I guess. So she went online and finished it up and submitted that. And Slow Burn, what's up? Hanging out with a homie. That's right, Slow Burn. What's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in and thank you for that comment. That's cool shit, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna apply to American Woodmark cabinet making. I'm gonna apply to Goodyear. I'm gonna apply to a lot of places because doing the taxes really. All my income last year was all 1099, which is independent contractor shit. DoorDash, delivering groceries for the supermarket, and selling T-shirts and art and just everything. It's all. So we ended up having a pretty big tax bill this year. So I'm gonna get a regular job, and then I can do my art and all that kind of stuff on the side, and that's my goal. But Arizona does do background checks. Well, Mr. Wilson, Dave's doing well. Dave's going to come out and see us next Thursday. He's going to stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday, go home Sunday. So that'll be my chance to try to convince him to move out here. Mr. F. That's right, Mr. F. That's awesome. 1975 is quite a long time, my friend. And yeah, so Dave will be here. Maybe we can get him on live, Positive vibes, brother. It's a busy truck stop there in Kingman. That's right. The wood shop. I have most of the tools. I need a sander, disc sander, belt sander combo. I could use a joiner. I got to get a dust collector for sure. And then I just need to start putting it together. It's going to take a few bucks to get. So that's another reason why I want to get a regular job. The Loves, they got a retread plant up there. They make tires for the truck, so hopefully I can get on there. What the hell? A friend on the channel has a cousin that's a manager there, so come in or for the store itself. I don't know where you live. I live in Placerville. There's a company called Opium, or I think Opium or something like that. So I delivered groceries for Rayleigh's supermarket. They have a separate company but belongs to Rayleigh's, I believe. And so I didn't have to go shopping. And so how it worked was Wednesdays, I tell them next week I want to work Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And I want to work the morning shift. And then he would contact me back and say, you got all 3 of those days. or I can only give you 2 of those days, but I could give you a nighttime or whatever. So I get my days for the next week, and I work those days, and I made so much a mile plus each delivery. I made anywhere, if I only worked a day or two, I might make 100, $120, or I made about $300 a week doing that. You know, sometimes less, sometimes two, sometimes 150. And it was if I didn't want to work, I just tell them I don't want to work next week. But so many people were flaky. I could tell him, hey, I want to work 4 or 5 days. So I'd tell him the times I want to work, and he'd give them to me. Or he would say, can you work the weekend? It was, I mean, it was enough money to pay the bills. And I got paid every week. And then I also worked for Stericycle 1 day a week at the hospital, picking up the sharps containers. If you live anywhere where there's Stericycle, you never miss on these lines. That's right. If you can work for Stericycle, I've got some bad reviews out of the Las Vegas area, but I worked 1 day a week. I made $30 an hour, and I worked 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, picking up sharps containers in every room in the hospital once a week, and so that was a good gig. Wow. What about using those plumbing skills you have? You might as well get paid well. The thing is, I don't know how well I would do plumbing. I actually have an application in my car for a plumbing shop in Kingman. They do a lot of maintenance stuff, which is right up my alley. But the thing is, my knees are a little shot out. I might fill that out if I don't get the gig in the at Love's. I might fill that out. I might do that. It's a possibility. Thank you, John. Thank you. I really want to finish this one and show the guy that's actually doing the burnout, see what he thinks. He's a pretty successful man. He's from my town, and I talked about Dirty Bird concepts. When you meet people that are very successful and they recognize their humble beginnings, that's right, Big Goose. Uh, it's a pleasant surprise, man, when they just sit and bullshit with you. Homeboy came out and sat on my friend Brian's motorcycle. He was talking shit and they laughing, and it was pretty cool. What's up, John Doe? So I want to get that done and see what he thinks, because I want me to use this right here is oil. Good evening, Aaron. Cool. Thanks for the info. Be nice to do some kind of side hustle for yourself. DoorDash isn't too bad either. If DoorDash in Placerville kind of sucked, I had to work 8 hours, really hustling to make $100. But down in Sacramento or bigger cities, they can make $100, $200 a day and no problem. So, but then you got it. It's a 1099. You have to pay your own taxes on it. But yeah, so that is water miscible oil. It's good paint. This is Winsor Newton brand. It's water miscible oil. My son got baptized in the pen a few weeks ago, and I'm here out in December. He's been a clean 8 months. Hold on. Now he's got good. Been praying on him sober. Oh, that is so awesome, Wayne. With the ace, but check it out. I'm retired plumber contractor. Oh yeah. Well, if you're a plumbing contractor, so you know about maintenance plumbing, what do you think my odds of my appearance, my criminal background, getting hired? And I guess they would give me a company truck to drive around in. It's an idea. I might have to check it out. I'm also looking at the water department thing. So I got a bunch of irons in the fire. I'm really just waiting for one of them to pan out. Because in June for my daughters. Hey, Laughlin is an hour from us, bro. So it's only an hour away. Yes, sir. Come on out. You know, and if you wanted to come here, you could probably spend the night here. Uh, you know, having the side hustle, like I said, art and all this other stuff is cool, but I would really like to have a steady 9 to 5, at least 3 or 4 days a week, if not 5. So that's my goal. Thank you, Blue Horseshoe. Hear the coyotes. Yeah. Got a friend who owns a plumbing company in Phoenix. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, check it out. I mean, I'd be down to do some plumbing. I mean, I didn't want to do it for a long time because it's we definitely love that, Ty brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's all good, Oos. Plumbing would be all right. It pays decent, you know. I got skills and I haven't done it for quite a while, but it's like falling off a horse. You just get back on and ride it. And the company has all the tools. Things are pretty simple, you know, and you won't know. That's right. You don't know what's under a stone till you pick it up. Yeah, so I'm going to see if some of these factory jobs pan out. I kind of like them going to the same place. It's kind of cool. You know, that's one thing in prison. Uh, and bringing this up kind of touches a raw nerve because a friend of mine has a stroke recently. Great fit, serves you, issues with the folks. Kings just beat the Warriors. All right, well, when I worked PI Wood Factory there in Tracy, I worked with Rhino. I worked with Bob Beeler. I worked with my friend Glenn and another older gentleman who's from San Bernardino. And I heard he recently had a stroke. So I just want to put some prayers and positive vibes out to him. The time passes. That's right, Carl. And I hope you're feeling better. Let's all give some prayers and positive vibes out to Carl Ettner, that his infirmities may be healed. Yeah, so there was 5 of us, I think, on the saw crew, and we cut all the wood every day, 4 days a week. I think we worked 4 10s. I'm not sure. It was great. I got up, went to breakfast, went to work. Got off work, went home, took a shower, dinner, all that shit, went to hobby. That was my program. I loved it. Yeah, we need to say some prayers for Carl and some positive vibes out to him. All right, Mr. F, you have a good night's sleep. So going to work every day. Of course, you got paid once a month there, you know. That's right, Carl. Yeah, Carl's a stand-up man, Vietnam veteran, and just a decent human being. So, you know, having a steady job is cool. I'm trying to, until I do get a steady job, and even after, I'm turning this into a steady thing, you know. The wife said, look, you got to get out there and paint every day like it's a job. So that's kind of what I'm doing. You know, and I thought I'd start this. I got a couple other canvases to do. I have to do a Native American painting for somebody. I got to mail the dog out. Cuval resin, what's going on? What's up, brother? So yeah, I'm gonna start painting more, and I'm hoping Cuval resin. What's happening, bro? Yeah, Michael. The family that goat and the dog too. Yes, prayers for that man that almost did 40 years. At least she's not done. For that, you know, 40 years. Yeah, at least he's not dying in prison. So we have a friend, Mick and I, I think he did over 40 years, bro. You know, he got out. He's in his 80s. He's in a motorcycle club, and you know, he's had some dementia. Now I guess he had a stroke, so doesn't look good for him. But I've been, you know, prayers for him, man. And at least he's not dying in prison. You know, it's really sad that they take people and turn them into old men and then let them out, or they find out they have some fucked up disease and let them out. You know, it's just it's a pretty sad deal, man. It says a lot about how society treats human beings, you know, especially people in power. Uh, it's kind of sad. And, you know, you can say whatever you want, but that's all these guys are into socialism. That's what you're going to get. If you see what's going on in France right now, they have a socialist slash communist fucking prime minister or president, whatever he is. And they've been protesting over there like a motherfucker. Now they got the streets lined with military. So, it can be coming. Yeah, I hear you, Burl. Yeah, they throw you away, man. They treat you like throwaway shit, you know? So, yeah, you know, I'm not into screaming and yelling at the camera, calling people pieces of shit, saying, oh, you fat motherfucker, oh, you skinny bastard, all that kind of shit, insulting people. Uh, Maybe if I would have started off that way, in the Department of Corrections or real, it is not, Brian. Maybe if I'd have started off that way, I'd have 1 million followers and I'd be raking in a couple 100 grand every couple few months, you know. But for you, sir. That's right, John. Uh, what's up, Brian Wood? Yes, but that's just not my style, you know. Sensationalism, it's not my deal. I do have a couple of interviews lined up I want to do this week with some really good dudes that have pretty redeeming stories and and they're still pretty stand-up dudes, you know. And that, it just goes to show you. Look at the guys that I've interviewed. um, they're stand-up dudes. They were stand-up dudes in prison. They did some stupid shit when they were younger. Got them sent to prison. It is, bro. Tell you about don't let us get a penis. Some kind of trying to help out some survivors of plan trying to do this as a way through Rhodey, Craig, Reed. Well, most of them people are gone. Gary Rosington just died. But yeah, so these dudes were stand-up dudes in prison, and now they're out here on the street, and they're still stand-up dudes. They're successful out here. They might not be rich, some of them. Some of them are. Good night, Jeremy. You look at Jeremy right there. Um, yeah, so Big Sid, he get captured by the gamer Germans. I don't know, John. Big Sid might be over there in the Ukraine trying to solve that problem. Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't know? Big Sid is an international fucking shot caller for the Caucasians. Of course, I am not a Caucasian. I am not from the Caucasian mountains, so I'm not a Caucasian. But Big Sid, he calls shots on all the Caucasians, so he might be over there in Ukraine trying to solve that problem. You never know. And if he was over there, the Germans might have caught him. Shame on you, Sid. It's going good, Brent Ross. Next, Audie Murphy, he could. So, Brent, is the snow melted out there for you? Yeah. Yeah, so all these guys that love socialism, check out what's going on in France, just for you know. A one-man gang fighting in his grandmother's front yard. Well, he is a one-man gang, and he's a pretty bad motherfucker, boy. Especially if he had one of those bone crushers of his, you know. It's always good when the sun's shining, brother. That's right, Spartan. Thank you so much. Carl's Vietnam vet and good dude, and Always a pleasure to chat with. And he's, it's always a pleasure when people, uh, Craig has his own channel. All right, MYT. Yeah, the weather here was great. He's a nut. I like him. That's right. Yeah, the weather here was great too. It's always a pleasure when you meet people that are not pretentious and they're not self-absorbed. You can listen to them. They can listen to you. You have a good conversation. You get good feelings. Of when you walk away with a good feeling in your heart. That's a rare deal, man. And Carl's one of those guys. So that's why I ask you guys to keep him in prayer and thought. Yeah. So John Hall rode out here from Manteca on his lowrider S motorcycle, and he's in the pad staring at the TV all by himself because my wife's on the computer doing taxes. So I'm going to go inside and chat it up with John because he's leaving in the morning and we're going to go to Easter. I don't know what time he's leaving, but, guy rode 600 miles to come out here and be with us. So I just feel like, hey, Mitch, good evening. What's up, Tank Dog? Good evening to you. Yeah, I'm going to go in the house and kick it with John. John Hall, if you recall, got clean on our channel 2 years ago on the 14th of April, 2 years ago. So on the 14th of April, he rode out here to be with us and kick it. So he's going to roll out tomorrow, so I'm going to go in and kick it with him. I hate to cut it short, but, when you have visitors, man, that come that far to see you on a special occasion, that's pretty special. Let's see. What do you guys think of that painting there? Respects, brother. What do you think of that painting? It's coming along. It's getting there. Let me get this thing. There we go. Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it short here in a minute. That's right, Oos. That's all right, Tank Dog. It's all good. Yeah, I got to go kick it with John. He's going to roll out tomorrow. Look at that clock up there. You know what's going on. You guys have a good night. Enjoy your tomorrow. Thank you, John. Yep, there it is. You guys, tomorrow's, I was going to say happy Easter, but it's just Easter for the Orthodox folks. Good night, Tank Dog. You guys get out and enjoy your weekend or what's left of it. And when Monday rolls around, you go kick its ass. I love you guys. Take care. Don't take no wooden nickels or no bullshit from nobody. Get out there and do it hard. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Easter. Thank you, Tank Dog. Good night, Oos. Good night, Aaron. We will tell John everybody said hi. Good night, folks.